Hello!
Hi, everybody.
Nice to meet you all. This is the first time we meet. Let me ask you a few questions. Okay? As you said, I'm 29 years old this year. So about 25 years ago, my mom always feed me with vitamin C one, that time Amway very famous, right? Even when you have constipations, got fever, I'm not comfortable, stomach ache, cannot sleep, but everything vitamin C one. You all remember the time or not? Have okay, every time vitamin C one. So the time is considered a supplement time, right?
Yes.
Right? Wow, you got bone problem or pain, you take what? Correct or not? If you got a bit hippie, you take vitamin C.
Yes.
So these are the time. So about 5 years later, my mom changed already. He said, now don't take so many vitamins. Now we take something called organic food. You remember the time?
Yeah.
Everyone take organic food, remember? So this is the time when I start to hate carrot. I start to hate carrot. You know why? You all like to drink ABC soup?
Yes.
ABC soup or what?
Carrot,
Potato, tomato, onions, right?
Yeah.
So every time my mom always say, hey, the soup don't need to finish one. But the carrot you must finish. Huh? Why? The carrot A flown from Australia. Satu patang 7 ringgit. You must take finish. So every time I drink one bowl of soup, I drink one cup, I take 2 carrots. So from that day onwards, I cannot eat carrot. I cannot take carrot. So 5 years ago, later my mom changed a bit, evolved again. He said, now we don't need organic food. We take something called
Superfood.
what are the superfood? Can you
Cell.
remember? Huh?
Cellfood?
Cellfood is a brand.
Cellfood.
What is it?
Mushroom.
Mushroom.
Oh.
Come on.
Broccoli.
Broccoli.
Yeah.
Someone you heard about chia seed before?
Yes.
Yes.
Flax seed before?
Yeah.
Yes. Spirulina heard before?
Yes.
Moringa heard before?
Yes.
Everything my breakfast every day superfood. Why? And then I said, why is it called super? Oh, then I realized that like flax seed, chia seed, this kind of high nutrition density foods were used to be a warrior food. Imagine now, last time when I said 2000 years ago, I want to come from Malaysia to Thailand to fight. I could not bring potato, so heavy, I could not bring rice, so I have to bring something very light. Again, it's very fulfilling, very filling. So chia seed, you put 1 small teaspoon, you put in the water, you become very full, right?
Yeah.
And the high nutrition. So superfood is actually a warrior food from the ancient time. So this is why they give us superfood. Oh, after 5 years later, things change again. Wow. So supplement, organic food, superfood, whatever we take, what we want is the nutrients, right? Right. So nowadays, if you go to any kind of wellness company or you go to doctors, he will always give you this.
Probiotics.
Correct, prebiotic, probiotics. Prebiotic and probiotic got nutrients, got vitamins,
Yes.
got minerals.
Yes.
Probiotic has no nutrients. They have only bacteria.
Yeah.
They have only bacteria anymore. So don't you think it's very strange? Since I'm 5 years old to 15 years old, every day feed me to nutrients. Suddenly say you don't need this. You take bacteria better. Isn't it strange? Have you noticed the changes or not? Why is that so? Let me share with you. The reason that we are moving from nutrient to bacteria for one thing. Our digestion is very bad now. This is the key. We have been focused so much of time, energy, and money putting into nutrition, and we forget about can your body digest or can your body utilize it. This is why the whole type changeover is actually really important. If you think about this, last time, even when you are 40, 50 years old, 40, 50 years ago, how many times a year you eat chicken?
Oh, Chinese New Year.
Chinese New Year, 1 year, 1 time, you know.
Festival day.
Nowadays, your grandson 1 day eat how many chicken? 5 times have or not? KFC, pizza chicken, McDonald's. So where got no enough nutrients? You say take fruits. Last time you maximum you take many nangka only. Nowadays they take what spirulina, avocado, blueberry, strawberry, everything from overseas. You say no enough nutrients. So these prove one thing, That means
The front.
yes.
Front doesn't have.
Okay? So that means there is one thing that we have to be aware of. When we talk about any kind of nutrient density thing, yeah, nutrient is important, but is your digestion able to make it up? Did we overemphasize nutrition already, and then without realizing that what we want is actually focusing on our digestion? So is there a way for us to improve our digestion? So we are going to talk about this later. Okay? So how this patch work? If you look at our product, when I first starting, I quitted my job in Singapore. I was a civil engineer. So my monthly salary Sing dollar is for 4,500. Quite good, okay, 4,500. So my mom said, you cannot get wash already. Engineer you don't do, you go and sell sticker. So my mom, everything changed, Last time, when I was makan in I was from Senai, so my mom will always say, this is my son, graduated from Singapore Nanyang Technological University, now working in a listed company, civil engineer, 4,500 a month, happy proud, right? So after I don't like it, so the parents say, hey, my mom named Miss Ho, Miss Ho, what your son doing? 你自己问他啦，问他学校啦。Big change, right? So a lot of people ask about what this pet can do. If this pet really work, no need doctors already, right? So let me explain to you a technology. It's called photobiomodulation. So what is the importance of photobiomodulation and what it has to do with digestion? We are going to find out. Okay? So let's find out. So today let's understand what is called photobiomodulation. When I say photobiomodulation, it means also phototherapy, it means also light therapy. It used interchangeably. Okay? So let's start with that. If you look at what is happening now, okay, if today you got a disease, okay, you have got a sick, you got fever, you got flu, where is the first person it goes to? Doctor. See doctor first, right? So if the doctor said, I think your father now is very low chance already. He better whatever he like to eat, you better let him eat first. So what is the next option you want to bring them to go? Western doctor say cannot already, then you go to Chinese doctor, right? So you go to TCM doctors. Okay? But when you go to TCM doctors, a lot of people now is like this. At first, one month, this one I will bring to later. If the TCM don't work in Singapore right now, they come to Ayurvedic. You heard about Ayurvedic? The turmeric, those.
Yeah.
And then people go to singing bowl already. You heard about the healing bowl? The sound therapy?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you see, we are moving from taking a lot of medication to taking herbs to not taking herbs to even buying a bowl. This is how we are evolving. Isn't it strange? So if you look at the times, for modern medicine, TCM, Ayurveda, and sound therapy, are we moving, getting ourselves more away from drugs already?
Yeah.
So what does this mean? This means that drug is proven not to be a way to heal your body. We need to stay away from drugs. Okay, this is the first thing that I want to tell you that this patch has no drug into the body. Even your patch will shake you also. Later I show you a story. Just now, Kian, I think recently he injured his inner thigh. So he cannot lift up. I asked her to patch on the breast only, immediately she can lift up. No drugs in the body. Okay? So we talk about modern medicines. When you talk about the inside out, it's all the taking the pills and injections. So what is the outside in things? What are the procedures in the body? It's trying to remove from the outside, it's called the surgery. Okay? The bottleneck of modern medicine is this. Like for example, for cancer, for autoimmune disease. 50 years ago, you seldom heard about autoimmune disease, right? Nowadays, any one of you have friends or family members has skin allergy. Like
Yes.
eczema, have or not?
Yes.
Psoriasis, have or not?
Yes.
Lupus, have or not?
Yes.
Gout, have or not?
Yes.
How come become so common? And does doctor have any cure for all these problems? If you go to doctor, doctor give you what? Steroid. They give you painkiller only. Right?
Mm.
So why is that so? Why we have this bottleneck? Cancer, you know mRNA vaccine? mRNA vaccine is first developed to prevent cancer 40 years ago.
Yes.
But they failed. So they use this mRNA technology to create vaccine for COVID. So why after so many years of immunotherapy, we talk about chemotherapy, radiotherapy, everything, and yet we still cannot cure cancer? There must be something wrong, right?
Mm.
So I want to know what happened after all kind of therapy, and yet we cannot know the cause of cancer. See, mRNA cancer vaccine just to prove you that mRNA is first developed to cure cancer, but until now they cannot find a solution yet. So the global autoimmune disorder spending with the short span of 10 years have increased by 7 times, 700% increments of autoimmune disease. So very fast, within the next 3 to 5 years time, everyone in the household, maybe 20-30% all autoimmune disease. So these are issues. And when we talk about the bottleneck, why are they incurable? Now, the basis of modern medicine is a bit flawed. Why I say flawed? Because they are based on dissection. Why do I mean by that? Okay, today if you look at the modern medicine textbook, okay, they say, oh, the kidney got this problem, the liver got this problem, you cannot take a lot of cholesterol. If you got stroke, it's because you got high cholesterol and things like that. It's because they come from an understanding of dissect. I dissect from a human body and I realize that person got stroke because he got high cholesterol. So I think cholesterol is stroke. They're based on dissection. But the issue is, the person who is dead, he has no self-healing. So the modern medication, the modern textbook, the modern understanding of human body is based on a dead person. But we all are dead person or living person.
Living.
We are living person. So we are using an understanding of the dead body to analyze the living body. By itself, the basis is wrong already. So this is why, if you today you got a fever, you go and take paracetamol. If today you got a flu, you take a ibuprofen. If today, doctor always say, you must finish the course, it's 14 days. What's the name of it? If you look at this, any kind of problem that you have, you must take a drug in order to heal yourself. Because why? Because in a modern medication mindset, you cannot heal by your own. You need my medication as an intervention. Okay? If you got a certain tumor, you need to use surgery for removal. Okay? If you got a pain, you use steroid. So the logic of modern medicine is body will not heal by itself. This is why you need medical intervention. So let's talk about TCM. Okay? The logic of TCM is completely opposite. Your body will heal yourself. So what it does is we create a conducive environment for healing so your body can heal itself. Today, even you got a flu, you go to the doctor. The doctor might say, actually you will heal by yourself, give yourself 3 to 5 days. Take some sunlight, drink some water, then you'll be fine, right? So what is the difference? So now we talk about TCM. Because basics of TCM, they recognize self-healing. We talk about 神农氏尝百草, the 神农 that's the 100 herbs. Anyone know about this story? No, okay. So this is how the herbal history started in traditional. They need someone who is sick. He is very strange. How can I heal myself? So he go and text them. Oh, I take this herb, I can recover. This good herbs. I take this herb, I got poisonous. This is not good herbs. And when I look at you, oh, how come your tongue is so red? Maybe you take this herb. When you take the herb, the red color subsides, and then you feel so much better. And the herb is bitter. Then the TCM have to understand. Bitter herbs is to cleanse the liver heat. This is how it's done. So you can see the entire TCM understanding is based on the living interaction with the human body. So this is why we are very different with the modern medication. However, it also comes with the bottleneck. If today we talk about TCM, the inside out is all the herbs, the outside is the acupuncture, is the cutting, but they too have their bottleneck. Number one is the soil nutrient deficiency. Number two is the soil pollution. I give you an example. Okay, anyone love to eat lotus soup?
Yeah.
Wow, so many, huh? I love lotus soup. Last time when we take lotus, what are the things that we will see when we eat?
Yeah, this one.
Got the threads, right?
Yeah.
Now you go eat lotus soup and see.
No.
You got threads or not? Really, you know. Last time I remember when I take the lotus, the thread will fly over one. Now you have already. And do you realize last time when you eat the lotus, it's crunchy one?
Yeah.
Nowadays it's so powdery. Anyone notice this?
Yeah.
This very important. Those who never learn never cook one. So why is that so? It's because the soil nutrient is so low. If you compare to 1940s, in terms of vegetable and fruit, the nutrient, you look at the copper, 76% less already. Which means to say, maybe 50 years ago, you need to take one orange. Is equivalent you need to take 9 orange today. Last time, 1 apple a day keep the doctor away. Now 1 not enough already. Need 3.5 apple a day already. Your stomach also big one. Okay? So this is the issue. When you have the herbs growing from the soil, but the soil cannot fulfill the nutrient requirement to the plant. So is your herb still equally nutritious? I learned this one of the way. How did I came from this realization is because when I was studying at NTU, I was a volunteer in the herbal garden. So I was very surprised. How come this plot of land, the herbs is very good for certain cancer patients, but this plot of land, the herbs got no use on. No one feedback to me. Water is the same, sunlight is the same, herb is the same, cutting everything the same, even the chicken shit is the same. So what is different here? The soil is different. So that means ultimately, the nutrient from your plants come from the nutrient from the soil. If your soil got no nutrient, can your plant still be nutrient? So this is the first question. If the soil is going to be less and less nutritious, is our herbs still have the same efficacy as before? This is the first question. Now, secondly, we talk about the soil pollution. Do you think the soil pollution issue is going to be more and more serious?
Yes.
With so many factories. So imagine people are throwing lithium battery into the soil, plastic waste into the soil, medical waste into the soil, and you still want to take the thing growing from the soil, especially the herbs. Imagine the ginseng, 300 years of ginseng, sucking on this for 300 years, and then you still take this. Okay? So this is why even in Taiwan right now, they face so much of big question. Why live weight in Taiwan, within this short span of period, can go to the top 20 directors company in Taiwan? It's because everyone is worried of herbs already. Heavy metal poisoning, 含铅过量。台中铅中毒案在一家 another TCM doctor was found their herbs contain high level of lead. Heavy metal poisoning. Even in HSA Singapore, they are so wary of herbs. Because you look at this, the Sky Food after 7 cases of liver injury, 向天果鱼肝损伤的可能性 HSA report of liver injury, 7 cases of liver injury. So is the herb still safer? 30, 40 years ago, when I talk about herb, you don't need to take drugs. But nowadays, even in the herb, there are so many drugs you don't know already. So this is the issue. And if you talk about the TCM doctors, okay, we talk about the physician competence. Okay, let's think about this. Do you have friends? It's like this one. Wow, last time the doctor said for your cases, every 6 months you come one time, 调理, maintain okay already. Few months later, I think your case are quite serious. Better come every month. Once a month is good. After few months, he said maybe for your cases, I can improve further. Every week you come one time. I acupuncture for you. And yet it becomes 3 times a week you come. Since your office so near to my clinic. Have a lot. Did you realize this or not? Last time when you go to TNC doctor, not so frequent one, Now, 1 week, 3 times already normal already. With this trend, is our body getting healthier or weaker?
Weaker.
How come no one say this? When your doctor say now May are getting very weak, 1 week have to go 3 times. What is the reason? If the acupuncture is so good, if the herb is so good, why our body is getting weaker? Let us think about the physician competence. Think about this. Last time those TCM doctors, what do they do when they wake up in the morning? What do they do when they wake up in the morning? Exercise. What are the exercise you do? Stretching, okay. Stretching possible. One more.
气功
They do qigong, they do tai chi, right? They do qigong, they do tai chi. So let us understand something, sir. When you talk about acupuncture, it's actually a transfer of energy. Okay, if you look at those legendary shows, wow, the person that give you the energy is able to start the qi circulate already, right?
Yeah.
So acupuncture is only using a tool to facilitate the physician to empower the patient with the qi so that they can unblock the blockage. So this is the importance of the acupuncture needle.
Wow.
But last time, most people they wake up, they do qigong, they do tai chi. If you got friends who do TCM now, morning they wake up, what do they do? What do they do? Huh?
eat McDonald's
McDonald's some more? Huh? Handphone first, Facebook first, Wikipedia first, Bangladesh first. Go Malay or not? Everything so oily, you know. They wake up at 9, 10 o'clock, never do qigong, you know. Their tummy even bigger than you. And you want their qi, correct? So this is the issue. You have to know. Last time when people look at TCM doctor, they are like a petrol station. Your energy not very low. Don't worry. Every morning I come to the qigong, I give you some first. Wow, you wake up really very good. So now you can start around by yourself. Tomorrow morning wake up, I try to train my qigong. But now the doctor not like this. He had no this concept. He think that I'm a TCM, I just need to put you. The key is doesn't lie in the middle. The key lies in the energy content of the physician. So this is why when you are healthy, when the doctor is healthy, the high energy will transfer to you. But now the doctors become even lower energy than you because so many patients is taking away all my energy. So you become the higher energy one. So what is the end result? The energy transfer back to the doctor. This is the reason you get weaker as you go to acupuncture. This is the reason the doctor had to pay you. No, you shouldn't pay the doctor. The doctor should pay you. Isn't that strange? Okay? Your energy now start to give the doctors already. Now, so this is the limitation of TCM. Okay, do you think that as human beings, will be getting more and more hardworking or lazy and lazy? Lazy. How about the younger generations? Anyone who grandson maybe 20 plus years old? Are they lazy or are they very hardworking? Do they use Facebook, play game more often?
Yes.
Imagine these are the people that one day going to be a doctor. Are you sick to put your health to them? So this is the thing that we have to start asking already. So if you look at the whole evolution of the health, we are moving from the modern medication moving to TCM, but we know that because of the soil pollution, because of the physician competence, because of the herb nutrients depleting, we know all these things are not going to work because all these three require a doctor, all these three require certain nutrition-based treatments. But don't feel sad about this. Why? Because something called sound therapy comes about. You all heard about the singing bowl?
Yes.
You got certain issue come, I bring a bowl, ding. You got this issue come, don't worry. Buy this bowl, it will hold, ding, ding, right now? But I want you to understand this. When we talk about this, although you are laughing, do you need a doctor for you to do the singing bowl?
No need.
Do you need a doctor to do the acupuncture for you?
No need.
You need doctor to do the acupuncture for you, right?
Yeah.
You need a doctor to prescribe the herb for you, right?
Yeah.
But you don't need a doctor to bake for you, right? You can bake yourself at home. So what is the meaning of this? This means that in the very ancient context, all of us, we are our own best doctor. All of us, throughout the human history, we don't need to be our doctors, right? It's just that because of the commercialization, we think that we need doctors. We seek we might need doctors. Now I want to prove to you, no. You can be your own doctor. If you have the right technology to wake up the doctor within you. This is what this patch is doing. Okay? So we talk about sound therapy. We talk about sound therapy. Anyone, most people don't know about sound therapy, but I can give you a few examples. Do you know that if you want to detox your liver, the name is called to detox the liver, you know? To strengthen your heart is called strengthen your heart. Never heard before. But I tell you something you always heard before. If your grandson want to go to the toilet, you take off the underwear, what is the sound that you make? Oh, I don't know. Everyone see I want to go to the toilet. So you see, why you want to make the word sh? Cannot be must be sh. Sh make you feel relaxed. When you feel relaxed, you urinate. So this is why this is the basis of some therapy. They make human beings, even without any doctors, with a very natural frequency such as sound, you can activate certain mechanisms in the body. Okay, this is called sound therapy. Now, so this is why we have something called what we are seeing right now. You have to without doctors, right? You need the TCM doctor, you need the Ayurvedic doctor, you need the Western doctors. But you look at the ancient form of therapy. You all rely on your own body. It's just that how can you use different kind of tools to activate the doctor inside? Sound therapy using sound. Light therapy using light. And these patches, although it's like a sticker, is actually using light to activate the doctor inside. Okay? Now, so I want you to remember this. Every one of us here, no matter how strong or how weak you are today, as long as you are still surviving, it is because we all have a self-healing software already installed by the Creator already. So what can follow me until here? Anyone can follow up? Okay? Now, so, modern medicine was started 200 years ago. So TCM is about 3,000 years ago documented. Ayurveda is about 6,000 years ago. And sound therapy is 30,000 years ago. But human beings have been here for how many millions of years already? So how about before sound therapy? How about before I even know shh can make me urinate? How do I even know? There must be something that the universe, that the Creator created the human being. He must have do something so easy that we can take it of our own health. So this is something that without knowing, it can activate yourself in the system. So every day, the moment you woke up, and then you woke up from your house, you cannot avoid it. What is it? Huh?
Sunlight.
Right. You cannot avoid sunlight. Even you stay in a cave, you have to come out to makan, right? When makan, eat the vegetable, also need to expose the sunlight. So the Creator is very smart. I don't need to do anything to you. I install a software inside where the turn on button is the light. So the most ancient form of therapy is actually light therapy. So why I love light wave technology so much? It is very advanced. At the same time, he go to the root cause of the issue where how to use light to activate the doctor from within. Okay? So let's talk about light therapy. If you talk about pigmentation, anyone scared of pigmentation? Have or not? Sure or not? So little people? Everyone sure pigmentations lah. Okay? Skin cancer. And then the doctor always say, even the physician, if you want to avoid skin cancer, you want to avoid pigmentation, you better avoid sunlight. You better avoid sunlight, you know. Although sunlight, for the melanin, it get dark, you know. But let us look at another story. Last time when we are young, okay, anyone played playground before, like 3 years old? Or maybe like 4, 5, 7 years old? Well, the rest never play one. Okay. Last time when we are young, we play in the playground. How many hours a day we stay under the sunlight? 5, 6, 7 hours. You got pigment or not?
No.
No. So what is the reason? If the culprit really is the sun, you shouldn't have the pigmentation now. How come you got pigmentation? That means the issue is not the sun. The issue is your cell getting older and older. Then last time when you are young, your body gets darker because of the melanin to protect, but your skin has enough energy to detox away the melanin, the black pigments. But as you grow older, your cell no longer has so much of energy. So this is why when you use this kind of patch, we use light therapy to energize your skin without applying anything. Your pigmentation also can subside. This is the logic. Okay? So now we go to another extreme. So for those people who died of COVID-19, they will always say it's because they have low level of vitamin
D.
Vitamin
C.
C, D. Come on, A, B, G, Z, X, Y. What? Vitamin what?
Delta.
Vitamin D.
Mati.
And how do you get vitamin D?
Sunlight.
Isn't it very strange? One way say ask me to avoid sunlight or I will die of skin cancer. One way say I don't enough sunlight because this is why I die of COVID-19. Isn't it very self-contradicting?
Yeah.
This is the truth. Because they only give you a statement before they don't have vitamin D supplements so much. You see now go to the shop and pharmacy, so much of vitamin D supplements, right? So now they say vitamin D very important. This is the one of the things that is vitamin D deficiency is associated with COVID-19 positivity and severity of disease. So now they say you have to go to sunlight. They tell us don't go out the sunlight, go outside must give some law, wear long, don't under the sunlight or you got the skin cancer, right? Now you better go sunlight more. Isn't it contradicting? So this is the truth. The further away from sunlight, the weaker our body. If you look at the whole evolution of healthcare, right, isn't it we are moving from outdoor to indoor, from no aircon to aircon?
Yeah.
So we are staying further and further from sunlight. This is why we are losing the kind of light energy to activate the doctor inside. This is why we're getting weaker. So how can we go back to here? X39, our life and technology, is the pioneer and the most powerful authority in this area. Okay? Now, let me talk about sun a little bit. So, sun is the source of light and life. Okay? If you think about it, anyone heard about we call it superbugs? It means because the children nowadays they take so many antibiotics, right? Until their body has a resistance to the antibiotics already. Heard about it?
Yes.
Even the bacteria can be resistant to the drugs. But 500 years ago, my ancestor, when he go under the sunlight, he will get dark, right? But 500 years later, they say for myself, I go under the sunlight, I also can get dark, right? How come our body never get immune to sunlight? Isn't it strange? When you take drugs, after a few rounds of antibiotics, you become immune to the drugs already. But when you go under the sunlight, now we still get dark. Why? It's because light is the language of human body. This is why life wave don't use supplements, life wave don't use sound, life wave must use light. Because light is the language that speaks to your own body. We tell you know. When we put the patch on, it's speaking the language to your body. I want you to activate your genetic hormone. I want you to activate your stem cell. I want you to reduce inflammation. So this is how our body works. Okay? Now, let's start from the ancient culture. We worship sun is very common, we call it solar god. Okay, Taiyang Sun. And in the very ancient times, they are using a lot of color stones. Okay, you see got yellow color, red color, blue color. Different kind of color stone, they can reflect certain sun ray. They have different healing properties. Okay? So, I give you an example. Anyone have been to Singapore before? Yeah. Singapore have Geylang Ko what light district?
Red light.
Red light district. Why? Jonathan, you very familiar?
Yeah. You used to live there.
You live there. So you meet her there, you be better there. Okay, why is it red light district? Cannot be blue light. Cannot be blue light. When we look at the lady, she is wearing brown color. We say this lady very soft. When this lady wearing red color, we say she's very what?
Very hot.
Very hot, right? So why? Because red color make you excited, make men excited, you know. So you never go with what to wear. But when you go to hospital, it's very different. You go to hospital, you look at the color, oh, blue color, right?
Right.
Why cannot put red color? You put red color every 100 years. Color. But when you look at the blue sky, the blue ocean, how do you feel?
Calm.
Right? So because blue color make you feel so relaxed. Last time, my mom always told, I think your mother also tell you before, if you don't want to wear glasses, you better look at what color? Green color. You never ask what cannot be red color. Cannot be purple color. Why? Because green color can help you to regulate your organ function. We talk about light therapy. If you go to a lot of people now who want to remove the pigmentations or for the skin whitening, what are the light that they use? Light yellow, right?
Yes.
What's yellow cannot be other color because white the yellow LED it has a whitening effect. So this is to prove one point. Just now we are saying that LifeWay is the company who want to use light as a language to speak to your body to heal. So what are the different kind of terms that they use? Are you using the red color, blue color, yellow color, and different color activate different color healing system? Understand for now? So now, let me tell you. Just now we are saying that. What color can make you excited and more energetic? Red color. So LifeWay, what product is red color? This is the reason. Have you seen just now we said what color can relax?
Blue.
Color. What is the product in LifeWay that can help you to relax?
Aeon.
Aeon is what color?
Blue.
Just now we talked about regular organ function. Organ function is all about hormones. What are the products in LifeWay that can regulate hormones?
SB6.
What color SB6?
Green.
Color. Just now we talked about the skin whitening is because of the light yellow. So how do you whiten your skin? It's because of the high amount of antioxidants. What are the products in LifeWay that can increase your amount of antioxidants? What is the color of the diet?
Yellow.
You get the idea or not?
Yes.
This is the language of LifeWay. We are the authority in light therapy. If you think that whatever I analyzed for you just now is right, LifeWay is the company that you have to explore. Because we are the pioneer in this, we have 130 over patents. Who is my boss? Okay, so now, if different kind of color can increase your vitality, blue can relax, green can regulate organ function, yellow can increase antioxidant, is that possible that we can also find out a certain frequency that can activate your stem cell? And this is what TTDI is doing. So what kind of frequency that we are using? Until now we don't know because it's a trade secret. Okay? So this is how we try to orientate our company. Okay? Now, so now we go to the first things. So we talk about reverse aging and anti-aging. Just now the gentleman said, what's the name again? Ben is he? Eagle.
Wow.
Okay, so Eagle just now said, maybe you can share a little bit from your metabolic age.
Okay. I have just did a test from this Herbalife using the skill to test my metabolic age.
Yeah.
So my age is 46 before, 45. No, actually it's 46, started with 46, and I'm only 36 this year. And I tested it, I think about 3 years back. My age actually only 27, and I don't know why after the MCO, after the COVID, now become 46. Okay. So after I patched it, after one day actually, the Aeon, yeah. So the next day I went to do the test. The next day dropped to 45. So immediately after the next day. So now after patching 2 weeks, my age has dropped to 42. The latest one.
Wow.
Yeah, yesterday the result was came in yesterday. 42.
Amazing or not? How many few weeks can get younger by few years? So you are not 36 years old, right?
Yeah, 36. If we go back to 10, at least 35.
So this is good. So his so-called biological age or metabolic age is 46, but he's actually 36. So what he wants to do now is called anti-aging, right? I want to state as who am I want to be 36. This is called anti-aging. Do you meet a lot of friends who are 55 but they look like 65?
Yeah.
A lot. So to go back to original state is called anti-aging. But anyone want to go back to 35? Anyone? So if you want to even get more younger than that, it's something called reverse aging. And these two industries is a very different ball game. So when you talk about anti-aging and reverse aging, it's two different things. So I want to let you know what is okay. You're take a look. Okay, so are very two different things. At the beginning, I can guarantee. When I ask people, do you know what is the difference between anti-aging and reverse aging? Isn't it the same? if you use wrinkles as an example, anti-aging means now you got 3 wrinkles. Supposedly next year you should have 6, but now you only have 4. So the wrinkles you still increase it, but in a slower rate. But reverse aging means now you got 3 wrinkles, next year only left 1 wrinkle. It's called reverse aging. So what are the definition of these two? Today, if you have if you're someone you don't like have an accident, okay, so have an accident. So the accident, the car is on fire. Okay, even you have a lot of doctors here. Do you think the doctor is going to help you right away? Open up the car for you to rescue your friends? No, right? Because it's on fire. So they have to wait for the firefighter to come, right? The fireman to come, right?
Yeah.
Okay? So this is what we mean by antioxidants and stem cell. Antioxidant is here to reduce inflammation so that your stem cell can go into health. This is called anti-aging. And this is called reverse aging. If today you want to reach your anti-aging, this is why we ask people to take what supplements, like a lot of vitamin C, a lot of exercise, right? So why? Improve antioxidants to get your anti-aging, to reduce your inflammation. But if you don't have enough stem cell, your body cannot get younger. It just stays as what it should be. But now, if you can reduce the inflammation already, at the same time activate your stem cell, have more doctors, you can actually reverse your age. Now, can you see the difference? What is the difference between reverse aging and anti-aging? So now you have to see your health in 2 ways. We need to have an anti-aging system in the body before you can reverse your age. You need to make sure your body has enough antioxidant production capacity before your body has enough stem cell. A lot of people, they only love stem cell. They go for stem cell injection. 1 year later, you look at him the same day, no difference there. Why? Because he put so many doctors. Oh, the car is on fire. You are throwing the doctor and the stem cell into the fire. This is why they don't see result when they go under stem cell injection. If you really want to get younger and younger, these 2 areas you have to understand. So now when we talk about anti-aging, it's about optimal production of antioxidant in the body. Okay, the most potent form of antioxidants like glutathione and melatonin was actually produced in our body, not from the fruits. Okay, so then nowadays people talk about vitamins, they talk about superfood, they talk about vegetables, right? This is the way to increase antioxidants, right? But what most people never realize is, okay, today no matter what nutrient that you take, it has to first to be ingested to your body, and then you go to digestion, right? Okay, and then you go to your nutrient once being digested, you go to absorption, right? And later on, your body will take out the nutrient and then they start to produce antioxidant. Okay, example last time if you are young, you lose a lot of blood. Your mom cook what for you? Don't forget some. So chi what? Chi con, right? Chi con for your blood, right? So if you blood not enough, give you chi con. Okay? If you're injured your leg, he give you chi kyo. If your examination fail, he give you
Chino.
So I always say, I think Chinese and pig we used to be So this is the thing. So whatever that you eat, does it mean that it necessarily your body will increase the iron or increase the blood? No, if your digestion is bad, no matter how much pork liver that you eat, it's not going to help you, right? So this is the logic. We're all focusing on nutrients, but we never focus on digestion. We all focus on ingestion, we never focus on here. So even you can have a lot of food over here, but if your digestion is bad, do you think you are going to achieve it? Alright, so now. So what we need to know now is this. If your digestion is good, whatever food that you digest, it will become nutrient to be absorbed. But if the food that you take is not fully digested, you become a toxin. Makes sense, right? So where does the toxin go? Where is the largest detox organ in the body? Liver, amazing. Second thing? Kidney, amazing. So the kidney, the liver, right? But our body is very smart. These body toxins, if I go to kidney, one day you take 3 meals. Some people one day take 5 meals. 5 meals of toxin every day go to kidney and liver. They will go failure. So our body is very smart. This kind of toxins, I cannot take. I don't want you to come near me. So actually, the largest detox organ in the body is not kidney, it's not liver,
Skin.
actually the skin.
Oh.
Skin is the largest detox organ in the body. So can you know what is the reason nowadays we have so many psoriasis and eczema? You go and ask about people got psoriasis and eczema. Do you have any digestion problem? I guarantee you,
Yeah.
they will either say acid reflux, bloated stomach, food allergy. Why?
Yeah.
Because their food cannot digest, and then they say, I eat very clean, every day I eat organic food, every day I take very clean food. But they never really realize, even you eat something is clean, but if you cannot digest it, it still become a toxin. And this toxin needs somewhere to go, so it goes through the skin, and then it becomes allergy. This is the reason of all kinds of autoimmune disease. Okay, I give you an example out of this topic. You have any friend have gout?
Yeah.
Many have you have gout, right?
Mm.
Okay. In today, let's say for example now we are in this new office. Okay? CV always respond to me. Okay? So today for example we are in this office, right? Okay.
1 sec.
I think he needs me.
Still on it.
Okay. Example, today maybe some VIP is coming, maybe Dr. Mahathir is coming to this office. Wow, but my this whole room is very dirty, so I quickly collect the rubbish. But Dr. Mahathir is below, I cannot throw the rubbish downstairs. So where can I temporarily store this rubbish? Garbage dump first. So maybe garbage dump is too far away, so I will store it, maybe storeroom first, right? So I will always store the toxin in the storeroom first, right? I cannot store in the whole room because everyone sees this. This is the same thing like your human body. When it has so much of toxin, your body cannot get rid. He can only temporarily store in your body. The most important place in your body is the heart and the brain. If your kidney failure, you can dialysis. If your heart failure, you say you go dead. If your brain dead, everything gone. So your body have to store the toxin at the place which is furthest away from the brain and the heart. Where is it? Which is the furthest away? I'm saying where is the furthest place from the heart and the brain?
Finger.
Stomach here the furthest.
Fin-
Okay, so Kian said the furthest is stomach from the brain. Gut, okay? So
Finger and
finger and the toes. The furthest from the brain is the toes.
Oh, no.
For you is here.
Yeah.
Unless you are. Okay? So the furthest is the toes, right?
Yeah.
So this is why all these toxins will first go to the safest area, which is the toe. If you look at every gout patient, the first gout attack always happen at the toe. And then the pain slowly move outward, right?
Yeah.
What's the reason? Because he tried to throw the rubber at the furthest. Now I throw to the furthest storeroom first, so people cannot smell I eat urine. So the furthest one cannot, I put the second furthest, third furthest, fourth furthest, correct or not? Same thing like this. And where does the toxin come from? Digestion problem. Okay, so this is the root cause of autoimmune disease, but no one wants to admit now. So how can we improve digestion? Anyone want to improve digestion? Anyone?
Yeah.
We can improve digestion because this is the way for healthy anti-aging. So how to help? If you take in a lot of supplements, the supplements still have to go through your digestion, right?
Right.
If you take a lot of herbs, the herbs still have to go to digestion, right?
Yeah.
So how can we help our digestion? Anything has to go to the stomach. It's because most people they are limited understanding to think. If I want to get healthy, I need to eat something, right?
Yeah.
Have you came across an idea? Maybe you can get healthy without eating something. Life weight is something that not limited to this limited understanding. We are sharing you a way without eating anything, you still can get where you want to be. Okay, now I don't like to drive one. This is why I'm destined to have a driver. So every time when I drive, I am very tired already. So I always forgot to turn off my headlamp and then I go my place to sleep already. What happened the next day? Cannot start already, right? Every time I forget again. I cannot start again. So what happened? Very fun. Okay, so imagine if today your car, the battery is flat, we call say for okay? And if your friend tell you, hey Jilong, don't worry, I will give you some petrol, you go and pump to your car. Do you think it's a stupid idea?
Yes.
Stupid or not? Hey, you never save before, man. Save already, its battery is dead. No matter how much petrol I pump for you, normal. Stupid lah. You say stupid one But nowadays, actually human body is like a car. The battery is our digestion. Your digestion is bad, is safe already. But are you also taking a lot of supplements? Is it stupid or not? You all say stupid So if you are acid reflux, you still want to take supplements, you yourself you know. So this is the logic. If you're using a car as an example, what we need to do now is this. Just now someone mentioned, if your car is safe, what you need to do is same thing like our human body. If the car need to jumpstart in order to move, disregard of the petrol, our digestion need the same thing. We don't need more nutrient already. We don't need more nutrition. We need more energy. We need the energy without digesting. And life wave, this pattern, is like a jump starter. This like a jump starter for your body can enhance your digestion. Okay? No matter how serious the problem, the longest is 27 years of indigestion problems. Even the cold drinks, teh tarik, pineapple also cannot eat. 6 months of X39, now can take everything. So we are so sure. You know why? Because when you put this patch on, you don't need to tell him, hey patch, I got digestion problem, can you help me? You don't need to one. When you put the patch at the back of the neck, it speaks to your body, and then the body can decide, okay, thanks for this energy, thanks for this stem cell, now I want to help in my digestion first. Because digestion is the root cause of many things. If I have no good digestion, I cannot get nutrients, all my organs cannot function. So this is why I'm so sure, if you've got any indigestion issue, give this product a try. Okay, now, so actually when you talk about anti-aging, what you need is not about the foods or the supplements. What you need is a very good digestion. If you look at people who can age very gracefully after menopause, you will see some people after menopause immediately they look so old, so haggard. Some people after menopause they still look energetic, they still can take a good shape of their body. Why? You go and ask them, their appetite is good. I don't have gastric reflux. I have a very good digestion. So if you want to have a healthy aging, you need to have a good digestion. And how to achieve this? Put the text on. Okay? So the second is reverse aging. So now we take care of the anti-aging. Now we talk about the reverse aging. We need to increase the amount of stem cell. Okay, so how to go about? So what is called stem cell universe? Anyone heard about stem cell? Heard about but never been know what is it, right? Okay. Anyone play mahjong here? Sure, no one play mahjong, right? Anyone play joker? Play the poker got joker? No joker? Joker. Also no Are you Chinese? Okay. So when we play mahjong or poker card, we have jokers, right? Okay. So why we want the play? Why you want the joker?
Jack of all trades.
Jack of all trades. Everything can turn, right? So if you want to have the part 1, 1, 东西南北中, everything can change, right? So in our body, for example, your kidney got problems. You also have a vein to turn into kidney to help you repair. If today your muscle got problem, heart got problem, this stem cell, which is the vein in your body, can also turn into muscle cell and repair, turn into heart cell to repair. So what is stem cell? Stem cell is the repair cell, is the vein in your body. Okay, remember this. So how can we know that it's so important for stem cell? If you look at today's problems, we talk about osteoarthritis, liver failure, kidney damage, heart attack, muscle degeneration, diabetes. I think any of these diseases you definitely have. Your friend or your family definitely have one of them, right? All these things are degeneration issue. So degeneration issue, you need to regenerate. And stem cell is the way to go. So now let us classify a few things. 20 years ago, okay, we never heard about stem cell. Why we are okay? But why today we need stem cell? Correct? No? We still living so well. Last time we without stem cell, I still can live to 7 to 80 years old. Last time when you have fever, you take ibuprofen. You got cough, you take some of the cough syrup. You got flu, you take paracetamol. You have pain, you take steroids, baby. This is the era of medication medicine. Everything they take is using drug medications. But if you look at the problem today, do we worry of flu today? Do we worry about coughing or fever today? No, so already, right? what we worry about most is the dementia, the weak heart, arthritis, and multiple sclerosis, right? These are the problems we are worried right now because we are evolving the health problem to here. And dementia is a degeneration of the cell. Weak heart is a degeneration of cardiomyocyte cell. Arthritis is a degeneration of chondrocyte cell. Multiple sclerosis is the degeneration of glial cell. So this is what we are heading to. And this is where the regenerative medicine comes into play. We want to regenerate because today's problem is all about degeneration, not about disability. So how can we regenerate the nerve cell? How can we regenerate the chondrocyte cell? Okay? And this is where we can use stem cell to enhance all these kind of different cells and use this cell to prevent us from having all these problems. Okay? Now, let's talk about stem cell. What are the stem cell techniques that you have today? So you can either use your own stem cell or you can use a foreign stem cell. Okay? So foreign stem cell is something like your transplant from the donor, or you use a big apple stem cell or animal stem cell. Transplant, you can use other people's stem cell, and sheep placenta. Heard about placenta before?
Yeah.
Okay? So another way is using your own stem cell. You can also use your own stem cell to transplant, but you have an easy way. And this is the way that we are trying to share with you today, is how about we can have a technology without you going to the hospital, no need to cost you 6 figures, only putting a patch even on top of your body using the phototherapy that speak to the language of your body and activate the stem cell. And this is LifeWave X39. Okay? If you want to compare about the price, 400, 100,000, 3,000 is average. Okay? So you talk about suitability. Is it your own stem cell better or foreign stem cell better? Foreign stem cell better. When you talk about the phototherapy in terms of safety, do you want to go for injection, animal, or you want to use a patch? Because the patch is easy, right? So safety is this. The third is a sustainability. You can go for 1 round of stem cell transplant, even it works for 2 years. Are you going to go implant again for another 5 years? Another 10 years? So in terms of sustainability, because regeneration takes time, you need to give your body consistent amount of stem cell to regenerate. Cannot once you give me so many, then for the next 1 year, no injection at all. The body doesn't work this way. So in terms of sustainability, LifeWave again is great. So lastly, it's about the win-win situation. If today you see the stem cell transplant is so good, you cannot recommend to other people because it is not legal yet. Insurance not yet covers stem cell therapy. If your customer die of this, it's going to be very bad regret for you. But luckily, is it? If you see the result is good for you, present a clinical studies, ask them to try. If within 1 month they don't see any result, money back guarantee. If they see the result, continue to try this. Give me minimum of 3 months. If you can give us 6 months, our recent clinical studies they say every 6 months of using LifeWave product, you get younger by 8.5 years. 8.5 years. Okay? Now, so if you look at so many markets, so many wellness products, right? It is either they are helping you to end up aging or they are helping you for reverse aging. But LifeWave X39, only putting one patch, we offer you the best part of the both world. We improve your digestion, improve your antioxidants to take care of anti-aging. At the same time, we activate your stem cell, which is reverse aging. Have you come across any product similar to this?
No.
Right? This is LifeWave. Okay, so normally I really like to say thank you to the founder, which is Mr. David Smith, because he not only changed my life, he changed my mother's life. So my mother has a knee issue. Later I'm going to show you. And do you see the time? We are until 3:30 or 4:30.
No, 4:30.
4:30. Okay. Do you want to know my mother's story?
Yes, yes.
Yeah. Sorry, you have to say it.